Ça prend du temps d'aller nulle part. 5 ans et 24 heures, très exactement. Laisser tout derrière soi. Au hasard, avec un peu de chance. On échange des océans pour des mers, on passe de l'Atlantique au Pacifique, à la Baltique. Les amis, la famille, le familier. Dans l'espoir volontaire du hasard. Ça prend du temps d'aller nulle part. En avion, en train, en bus. Ça prend du temps d'aller nulle part. 60 mois et un jour. S'étendent sous nos yeux des champs de chamallows. Suivis de maisons seulement perceptibles au travers des bouleaux, qui défilent station après station.
This is the nipple tree. It was put here to commemorate a accident. It happened maybe in 1986, just down here by the water, and there were these German tourists who decided to have some fun, and they took a boat. And they accidentally ran over a class of school children from Poland. And there was an artist living right nearby here who wanted to commemorate the children and put these nipples. Yeah. You could say that this tree represents all children in a way, and the reason would be, of course, that all children have accidents sometimes. The artist Lars Jönsson has himself had many accidents in his childhood. For one time he hurt his finger when he was running in the stairs of his house, and also his great grandfather had some accidents. They are well documented in the city library, which I will show you later. There are, of course, other attractions on Dragsö. One is the stora nippelträdet. I mean stora nappträdet. It's the big nipple tree. It's called the big nipple tree because it is bigger than the small nipple tree. It is not as popular as the small nipple tree because it's a bit further away. But it was made by the same artist, Lars Larsson, a few years later to commemorate children who have been lost. The big nipple tree was made at about the same time as the gnome sculptures was starting to appear on Dragsö, and the gnomes are fun for the children. I'm not sure that they have the gnomes out now. Maybe it's not season. We will look for them, but sometimes gnomes are shy, at least Swedish gnomes. And it's a popular site in Karlskrona. It's known all over the south of Sweden, some parts of the south. Haven't heard about it yet, but we are working on that.
Отечество любезно, как хубаво си ти. Няма по-хубаво място от родината.
The interesting thing is that you're overdubbing a scene where people talk Swedish, I believe, and you're guessing what they're talking about. And that's not science, I think.
Du tänkte ha 2 nu, eller?
Nej, jag tänkte ha soja.
Ja, men du har 2 nu.
Ja, och den andra ska vi ha.
Vilken är äldst är då?
Ja, jag bara, alltså, fast han är inte bra. Tror inte det, va?
5.
Nej, jag ska vara kvar, men jag tycker vi pratar om någonting annat nu. Vi kan prata om Fia och hennes barn.
Ja, det är intervju.
Nej, det är ingenting för mig.
Jag tyckte det värsta var i alla fall när vi skulle ha dem pissande hemma.
En dag.
Nej, jag skojar.
Sorry, what? What? Sorry, I don't understand.
Oh, English. I asked if we met before?
I don't think so.
Well, I know I've seen you before.
Probably right here.
No, I think I know you.
What do you mean?
Tutte le strade portano a Roma, però non c'è strada che porti in nessun luogo.
Do you think socialism still has a future?
Socialism? Var det du frågade?
Yes.
Jag är inte rätt person att svara på det. Jag vet ingenting om det.
What is socialism to you?
Jag tänker inte ens försöka förklara det för dig. Jag kommer bara blanda ihop det.
Well, for example, if I was to ask, would you rather live somewhere or be nowhere? Do you see a difference?
Ja, men att svara.
Well, what does somewhere mean to you?
Ett hetsigt liv förmodligen. väldigt fritt. Jag får säga att eftersom jag hade chansen att gå någonstans för att se hur det var.
And what was it like?
Det var helt otroligt. Riktigt bra.
Totally amazing? What do you mean exactly? Be specific.
Det är helt annorlunda från ingenstans. Du bor, du jobbar hårt, men det är väldigt fritt. Du får känslan av att vara på väg. Att alltid ha något att göra. Kvinnor har en stor roll någonstans. Och det är rätt bra.
Helt fel. Detta är inte snack.
Det är bara vatten eller? Och hon har även fått fram den som ska vara då. Han skickar ett meddelande nu. Men Anna där då?
Början då?
Ja.
Alltså, pluggar jag. Jag har liksom lite för mycket idag.
Det är hans stuk tror jag.
Varenda gång.
Jag fattar inte det. Så.
Och jobbar dygnet runt, livet ut.
Precis. Så ska du prova något annat, gör det nu. Men då är du ute för mitt företag alltså. Egenföretagare. Då är du helt borta. Antingen har du en stadig inkomst hos mig. Varför gör du så? Det är ju vatten. Varför ska du ha scenskräck? Det finns värre grejer.
Att chefen betalar dricka?
Nej, jag tänker mig på om man går ut så är det killen som betalar för det så.
This is Rosenbaum. He was a German immigrant who came from Rostock to Karlskrona in the 1700s. He was a very poor man, but he could tell lovely jokes. At least that is the way the story goes. Rosenbaum didn't have much money, and he often stood like this outside the church behind us, begging people for money, but most times he didn't get anything. He used to carry a sign, like this sign, and it said, I humbly beg you to give me money because I'm from Germany and we should be friends. Rosenbaum was made in wood by a Swedish wood carver named Felix Hansson in the 18th century. This is the original. There are a lot of copies around town. You can see them in restaurants and so on. Some waiters even have it so that you give them tips. But this is original from the 1943. Karlskrona has a policy on recycling that is very popular with the people who live in Karlskrona and outside as well. It says that you should recycle as much as you can, and sometimes you can see there are young people who are very they think that recycling is very important, and they can put a can here, like if they drink Coca-Cola or maybe even alcohol, they put it here when they have drinking it. and then the next day it's gone. The artist who made Rosenbaum felt that he had to make him a little bit more attractive. You can still see that he is a very ugly man. So you can imagine how terrible he must have looked before. Of course, back in those days, all the people in the city was ugly. Now it's just Rosenbaum. You can see that there are even spiders living in his mouth and maybe his nose. Some people also like to come down here, mostly women, just to hold Rosenbaum's hand. Like this over the thumb, it's a nice fit, or just like this. It's good if you are lonely, and sometimes you can see women standing here holding his hand the whole evening, if there's not a can here, of course.
Where are you from? What are you doing here?
I teach.
Teach what?
It's kind of hard to explain.
You're a professor or something?
Yeah.
No way, you're not a professor. You're a student or something. Maybe you work at the university, but you're like a janitor?
No.
You're Polish, right?
No, I'm not. I'm from Detroit. From Chicago.
You look Polish. Polish and you work at university as a janitor.
No, I'm a lecturer. Why, do I have a Polish accent?
You could fake it if you watch enough American TV.
I really wouldn't know how.
What are you doing here?
You mean, what do I teach? Or
What do you do?
I teach English.
Where are you from?
Somewhere. Somewhere else. Not here.
You're a good liar, Polish man.
中国有句俗话说金窝银窝不如自己的草窝，你觉得呢？
Does the word reactionary mean anything to you?
Ja.
What?
Vilken fråga. Jag vet inte. Reaktionsmässigt betyder ju motsats. Att reagera mot en massa saker och inte hålla med om vad som kan hända.
Is it good or bad?
Bra. Jag gillar inte jag säger det.
Does post-human mean anything to you?
Vilka? Alla dessa frågor.
What? What's so funny?
De är hemska. Jag tänker inte ens svara.